Alright, y'all. We in week two. I was supposed to do a week two preview and full recap of week one, but I get it done today. But I actually have a game. I'm about to play USC. So I'll I'll do a recap and all that good stuff after this game. But yeah, so we got four user games: Texas, Ohio State, me versus SC, Georgia, and Oregon. So before he get me, so last week, let's do a little quick recap from last week. Long story short, I smashed Clemson. Georgia lost to LSU. They're number one now. And Miami lost to Texas. Looked like it's a close game. I got Texas week 3. And Ohio State beat Alabama. Defending champion starting off on 1. But that's not, I'll be honest with Alabama, they're not a regular season team, man. Let's play up P over there, bro. He gonna make the CFP and he might make the championship game. And then we got over here, it was South Carolina and SC. South Carolina came out with the dub. Came out with the dub against SC, who I'm about to play right now. So that's week 1 recap. I do a week 2 preview, a matchup preview after my matchup with the other user games because they haven't been played. These people playing games, man. I'm not friends with him on here, so. So yes. You doing? You doing? All right, we got action. We got action, boys. Yeah, just wait a minute.
Mommy got me my hot Cheetos. Mommy said I need to save it for later.
Save it for later then.
Daddy, where is it?
This guy.
Just eat something.
Yeah.
This is the moon, right? That's the moon? That my moon?
Mm-hmm.
Our moon? Shiny moon. None?
That's right here. Nothing from again.
They're working?
Yeah, let's go.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the USC Trojans. Taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Clemson Tigers. for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Caught close to the marker, it's Fleming. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fleming. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on fourth down. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down and one that did not pay off. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. done enough for the first. That's a 20. He's got space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Clemson is quick to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting him on the ground.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on second down. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Tigers. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it.
Breaks into the open. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Here's the handoff. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
Dances away to buy time. Got her first down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
To the air on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. Fakes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Let's see what he can do with it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Going to swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
Or DeAndre Hopkins or Sammy Watkins. I mean, the list is pretty lengthy of guys that are big, explosive, fast, and they can really win on the outside. And Clemson, as much as anybody, they're going to catch the ball, spin it to those guys, let them go make plays.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Motion from the back. Power football with the run. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's
It's
on
the
the
ball,
ground.
you fucking idiot. You sitting there
Defense
looking at
scoops
me.
it up, and he's headed the other way. Hits the accelerator to the right. The 20. Inside the 10. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Wow.
This is field position that you dream of. Yeah, I'll take it on the 2. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wide receiver going in motion. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. They
Yeah.
release the flag. Let's see what that's about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Big fella fighting for every inch, but he will not get there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Texas Tech. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return will be down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football.
You got it. You got it. Let Daddy play his game.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
After getting back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's got it on the right. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. The pull and throw off the RPO.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
From the gun, the ground game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
There's a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position, being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
Clemson set up with another 1st down. The give out of the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Looking to fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking left. And it's caught. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do with it.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Snags it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
One thing this team has shown really this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner goes down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Tigers. And what a turn of events. This defense gets the pick 6. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares is you have got to double him virtually on every pass play. They better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Oh!
And it's incomplete.
Every defense
out here, boy.
About getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations.
Coming for Texas.
More speedsters.
Come on, Joe.
The pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Punt is on its way. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Makes a move. Touchdown, Clemson! Special teams coming through. The 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
The team gonna notice.
Let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. South Carolina is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Texas Tech. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in the studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Get off the
ball. So good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Gets it out quickly.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick strike complete. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He makes the catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, USC.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Trojans will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Let's go to the really far.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
I can't get my I'm doing my pickup. That is it, bro.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback.
Man.
An ill-advised play by that
out here doing stuff to us, ref.
with the quarterback.
See, I mean, I think you're letting that stuff slide, bro.
Cost his defense.
Glad the rest is out there doing their job. They're out there hitting my quarterback.
Free yards.
After the play
First
over,
down
man.
for the offense after that penalty. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Got a man. Turns it on down the left side. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tiger. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
Unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after
Flag on play, ref. Too many pumps.
That's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Guys,
USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Oh, just throw it to him. Let's go.
Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And the defense was
that ball off.
there to make the tackle, but not
Get that ball off, young Watson.
12 and set up in the red zone.
Get that ball off, young Watson.
And the Tigers have taken it inside the 20.
Somebody's supposed to be sticking that running back. Let's see who.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh,
and it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's
well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. This one's complete. Touchdown.
I don't know.
Nice catch. Good work.
It was me. So don't worry. So come over here and sit down with your boy.
This dude is putting on a show, taking up
No, you don't.
residence
No,
in
you
the
don't.
end zone
Don't start.
by the air
Go get your phone and bring it in here.
in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that
It's okay.
can run and really be dynamic, and this guy is having himself a day.
Nope.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back.
Yeah, or find him.
That's that nigga Midway right there.
Maybe get the ground game going. Maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
I'm in there.
And I think
I'm
this
up in there.
has probably been the most
I'm up in there.
surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country.
proud
They
to
just
lose that,
can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the
Look,
defense
okay.
so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Find space on the right.
Come
Now
on,
they'll
man.
really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it
Yeah,
first
hold
and
on to
10
that.
at the 31. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and he gets a good release, gets down the field.
DJ.
You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Super hot.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite.
Yeah,
He's one of the
yeah.
best in the business.
Real
This is
quick,
what he
down
does
your
for a
underwear.
living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on the money.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Yeah, it's tough for the defense. The tight end's just so big and
Don't
physical.
take
It's hard
that,
to
brother.
drag him down. He only needed a few yards to
take
get
that,
that first
brother.
down. Defense will have to do a better job next time.
The Trojans have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Turning it on.
Where you going, dude?
They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Come on.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
In his life.
Make his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
You know, the problem with calling option is that you can't limit the hits on your quarterback, and he got absolutely leveled by the defender on that one. Now you got to wonder how many more times this coordinator wants to call that play.
To the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The give to the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Trojans. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. From the gun. Got his man quickly. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the 2-pointer is no good.
Clemson, 42. USC, 9.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah.
And it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Unloads quickly. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the 1st down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Got his man. And they're able to get him on the ground.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Now on 2nd down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That,
What?
friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Wait, he caught that? What is that? What is that?
And the Trojans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Sends it back in motion. He'll throw on third down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fleming. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
The Trojans will snap it on first and 10. It'll be a draw. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's looking to throw on third and short. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find
that's
his
dead over there, homie.
Well, third and short in field goal range. They dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big
man has it. It's a first
Oh,
down
he's supposed to be there for
The stop is made, but
the
this
number
offense
2?
is
Looking
threatening
right.
first and goal from the 9.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
The Trojans will try to punch it in on first and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He's at the and he's going to take it all the way back. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? The first guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there
No, sir.
forces the incompletion
No,
on first
sir.
down.
The offense came into this game knowing that
No,
for them
sir.
to win, they
We're
were
not
going to
gonna
have
let
to
that
make some
slide
big plays
anymore.
throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
What I do.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Iowa is down right now inside Kinnick Stadium, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Iowa City today. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Iowa State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Get over here and sit down. Stop asking me stuff when I already gave you stuff to
Keep
eat.
an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Across the 40 out of bounds to the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Wants to throw again. Snagged out of the air. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Fleming.
Yeah, and you see they keep creeping the running backs out with the flag right there. He slips them out to the right, gets him the football quickly. But this defense, man, I'll tell you what, you talk about speed, seeing things, reacting, and going and getting them on the ground.
I feel like
nice job.
coming on.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
I feel like coming on. Come on, man. That sucks.
On the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here.
Don't think it's in him.
Back has it. And maybe he'll get back
I'm
to
a
the
hold
line
on
of
to the
scrimmage,
turbo
but
button,
no more
bro.
than that.
I can't run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Get in here right now.
The RPO, it's complete. He goes out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man in the middle. He's loose down the left side. The 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Clemson.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
That's what it's in the window. It's in the window. It's not even messing with you. Get over here and sit down.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Nifty run there. Pick
Sit
up
down.
6 out to the 25.
Oh, damn it, man. Get you nothing. Sit down.
Staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field.
Okay, that's mommy.
The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
They'll leave it with him. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there.
Don't close my
First down,
refrigerator.
it's 2nd and 5.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Fleming. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
On the ground, it's Fleming. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. He's got an open man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
That's a first down for the offense.
The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Past the 30. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We will anger his
career. Everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going, and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Unloads to the wideout.
Oh.
And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take
26
right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Finds a little space. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent. We didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all 3 phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty contest. Like, your goal is to survive in advance. You played a really, really good opponent. You took care of business and continue to stay above them in the rankings, which is the only thing that matters at this point in the season. And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
What is this?
Swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
He'll start this drive firing. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great improve this field position.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
They're looking to throw on second and short. The screen, he's got wheels. They'll make the stop, but that first down on to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for it all.
Ooh.
And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Got the time. Like the drive.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback.
Wow. Like the drive.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down.
Woo-hoo.
This is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This offense
come on and coming. Get it.
Opportunity because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll do it himself. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And here we go. Final play
about to get your brother.
right here.
Oh, I
Here's the snap, etching to fire downfield. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Rumble. Show me that. One incomplete too. We cannot run, brother. What simple. Ooh, Patterson. Monster. Look, let's say what is it? Two picks. You put it up there. Yeah, you did that. Yeah, you broke it.
I get the ball and kick it back around and then shoot the blue side and do it to the baby.
30 completions, 200 some yards. Leave it alone. Alright. Yeah, 9 catches for 20 yards, bro. What are these? What? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Alright. We're going to turn this off. I need to look at some things myself.